The next comment of the week, I have too many amazing comments to go through, so it's agonizing trying to choose the medalist. It's harder to choose the medalist in something weekly because there's a ton. In a 24-hour period, I might have a couple great comments, but in a 7-day period, I mean, we're talking about 20, 25, 30 that I'm trying to choose and whittle down. So that will be available tomorrow. Okay. I think taking some time on that is probably the best move right now, because I can just power through this, which is my thoughts on the John Cena Bray Wyatt match at WrestleMania. Fully aware that a lot of you aren't interested in wrestling and wrestling stuff. I get that. But the thing is, there are certain things like the Super Bowl. Non-football fans will watch the Super Bowl. Okay. Non-wrestling fans will watch WrestleMania. You know, maybe if somebody gets it to the house or they have the network or something like that. These are big events that just casual fans or just, casuals will watch. In the same way, there's certain game series like a Call of Duty that even people who don't play a lot of games, they will play those. All right. So we're talking about something that a lot of people either heard of or had a mild interest in. The John Cena match with Bray Wyatt should not have been billed as a match. I think far and away, it's probably the worst match at WrestleMania of all time. The worst match. But I also think it's the best skit. It is the best skit I've ever seen at a WrestleMania. Okay? It is, the Boneyard match, which is actually a match, was very well done too. I might talk about that later. But as far as like actual time and effort and production, as far as like the scenes, as far as whatever it was well produced. Okay, so kudos to everyone producing that. But as far as the writing in spots, some parts of it were silly. It's hard to grade something like this. I can't give it a score at all. Like, I don't even know, like, they created a different type. It's not a match, like I said. They created something that I hope it's not duplicated a lot. Okay, if this thing happens once in a blue moon, okay, all right. With somebody like John Cena, the concept of the Firefly Funhouse match is Bray Wyatt makes a person face their own demons, face down their own demons. And John Cena has a long history in the WWE. So he was a great person for the Firefly Funhouse. It worked, like I said, as a skit. You have him going through his ruthless aggression phase where he comes out and Bray Wyatt's in the ring and he takes on the role of Kurt Angle. Then he takes on the role of Bischoff. And then you have John Cena playing different characters. One, I think, was supposed to be Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't know. It was all over the freaking place. Entertaining for what it was as a skit because you just didn't know what they were going to do next. But silly as fuck. There's no way in hell I was taking this thing seriously. So if they had the idea that towards the end of it, we were going to be afraid when the scary clown man appeared, no. No. I just laughed. Towards the end of it, you had John Cena. He lunged towards Bray Wyatt, thought it was Bray Wyatt, started punching Bray Wyatt, but magically Bray Wyatt disappeared, and there was one of the little toys, the little piggy man. The little piggy man, the little husky piggy man, I guess represented Bray Wyatt, Husky Harris, that he was beating on. So John Cena had the same look as I had when he realized he was beating up a little piggy toy in the ring. Okay, wrestling is dead. That's what I thought. Professional wrestling is dead. Go ahead and bury this shit. It is dead. All right. Pro wrestling, between that and like the no crowd for the other matches, it just reveals so much about how fake it is. And we all know it's fake, but at least make me believe. Make me believe. That could be John Cena's last match. I'm not sure. I've heard that it might be his last match. What a crazy fucking match to go out on. Okay, people might say he put Bray Wyatt over. Oh, by the way, Bray Wyatt won, or at least the Fiend, his alter ego, and then Bray Wyatt, get this, is counting the 1, 2, 3 in the ring, looking at both of them. So I now got to believe that Bray Wyatt splits himself into two people, so it's kind of like a 2-on-1, I suppose. He exists outside, or I'm not sure which one is real. I need a fucking roadmap here. I get how sometimes you want to try something different, but I don't think long term this is really going to work. I mean, the Firefly Funhouse. What Bray's doing is kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't see it. And those puppets, they are just so fucking stupid. I mean, within the context of a wrestling show, I thought it's about the Firefly Funhouse. I thought, okay, what am I watching here? Is it like Pee-wee's fucking Playhouse? It is just, I know it's supposed to be sick and twisted and everything, but no, it's just past the point of believability. It is. So, yeah, I thought it was stupid. As a wrestling match, incredibly stupid. I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comment section that watched it and thought it was just amazing. One of the greatest things they ever saw in WrestleMania. No. It's just stupid. Stupid as a match. Would be a great one-off skit. But now there's people saying, okay, who's going to be next in the Firefly Funhouse? Is this going to be a regular at every pay-per-view? Please, God, no. Not this stupid bullshit. There was a Vince McMahon puppet with little puppet arms. I'm like, okay, What do y'all think? Do you think this shit belongs in professional wrestling? Do you think professional wrestling should just, become this from now on? I don't know. A lot of people are giving this a pass because, well, like I said, what would be a match? What would be a traditional match between Bray Wyatt and John Cena? How big of a win would it be for Bray Wyatt to beat him in an empty arena with nobody around? They could have did some cool spots, and John Cena could play it off like, well, I didn't have the C-Nation there at the crowd, so it made me weak or something. Maybe a traditional match would have been more interesting. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I got probably one or two more. I definitely want to talk about AJ Styles and The Undertaker, that match, because that was a great match. And maybe a match that still might be going on, the Randy Orton and Edge match.